That shit got me so hot, my nigga. So hot. Like, yo, I do not play when it comes to my child. Don't play with me. But it's like, it's a whack feeling when your kid don't, not even trying to call somebody else mommy. Watch. I'm not even gonna touch y'all because everybody wanna be suing people. I'ma spit at y'all mother like this. Like that. Don't play when it comes to my kid.
The drama is back again, and this time, it's messier than ever. Cardi B just made a huge move in her never-ending feud with Nicki Minaj, and social media can't stop talking about it. Their rivalry has always been intense, but lately, it's taken a darker turn. What started as petty online insults has now turned into something far more personal, with both of them dragging each other's kids into the fight. It all began when a few of Cardi's posts seemed to hint that Nicki's son, Papa Bear, was slow, echoing rumors that had already been circulating for a while. Soon, the gossip exploded, with people online speculating that Papa Bear might be autistic. That's when things went completely off the rails. Instead of backing off, Cardi reportedly claimed that she actually had medical records proving those rumors, and even threatened to post them online. At that moment, everything changed. What used to be a rap beef suddenly crossed a moral line. Cardi's threat turned this feud into something darker, more personal, and far beyond the usual celebrity drama. By pulling Nicki's child into it, she set the internet ablaze, and fans everywhere are divided. Some think Cardi went way too far, while others believe Nicki's fans pushed her to that point. Either way, it's ugly, and it doesn't look like it's ending anytime soon. Right now, the internet feels like total chaos. Everyone's picking sides, dissecting every post, and trying to figure out how things got this bad. For years, fans have known that Cardi and Nicki don't get along, but no one imagined it would sink this low. The whole situation has turned toxic, and even longtime supporters are saying it's gone too far. And the spark that set this whole fire off? Cardi's new album, Am I the Drama? Ironically, the answer might just be yes. Ever since the album dropped, Nicki's fans have been convinced that Cardi's been throwing subtle shade, bragging about outselling Nicki and taking shots at her through her lyrics. Cardi hasn't denied it either. She's leaned right into the chaos. What was once a competition between two powerful women in hip-hop has now turned into a spectacle that's more about personal attacks than music. It's sad to see how low it's gone, and honestly, fans are tired. At this point, everyone just wants the drama to stop before someone takes it even further.
And there is an album, so you talking about no album with what? Y'all don't even want me to drop that album because y'all gonna be crying, because I'ma outsell. I'ma have hits. I'ma be on top. That's a fact. Y'all better you don't y'all never watch the Freddie Odd Parents when they say you gotta be careful what you wish for because what you be wishing for is not what you're gonna want.
The internet has officially lost its mind again. And yes, it's because Cardi B and Nicki Minaj are back at war. Things between them have never been peaceful. But this time, the fight hit a new level of ugly. It started with Cardi dropping her new album, Am I the Drama? And even though she didn't say Nicki's name, fans instantly assumed the subtle jabs were aimed straight at her. Especially since the timing lined up with the success of Nicki's Pink Friday 2. Cardi's album sold an impressive 200,000 units in its first week, but Nicki's fans were quick to point out that Pink Friday 2 had slightly higher first-week sales, around 227,000. That's when the tension started building again. Instead of congratulating Cardi, Nicki began retweeting stats about her own album's achievements. She shared posts bragging about Pink Friday 2 being the biggest debut for a female rap album this decade, and the top Spotify opening for a female rapper since 2023. Now, Nicki has every right to celebrate her wins, but the timing made it look shady. While everyone was praising Cardi's success, Nicki was boosting her own numbers, and fans saw it as a direct shot. From that moment, things went downhill fast. Nicki dropped a cryptic post where she used the alphabet, a clear jab at Cardi's new track Magnet that also used the same concept. She mocked Cardi's music and even hinted at her pregnancy in the most disrespectful way possible. Cardi quickly fired back, tweeting lines that mocked Nicki's lyrics, accused her of being obsessed, and told her to go to her room. It was messy, but still typical of their back and forth. Then Nicki crossed another line, bringing up Cardi's rumored pregnancy again, and throwing in insults that made things personal. Cardi didn't hold back either. She clapped back hard, accusing Nicki of struggling with fertility and mocking her for needing medical help to conceive. Nicki then tried to take the moral high ground, saying fertility struggles shouldn't be used as insults, but that didn't stop the fight. It only fueled it more. The real chaos began when Nicki brought up Cardi's daughter, Culture, calling her names that no child should ever hear. That was the breaking point. Cardi completely lost it and went after Nicki's son, Papa Bear, saying cruel things that shocked even longtime fans. She accused Nicki of neglecting her child, implied that he was nonverbal because of her drug use, and mocked him for behaviors that many saw as insensitive toward children with autism. Cardi's comments caused a massive uproar. She even claimed to have Papa Bear's medical records and threatened to post them online. Fans couldn't believe how far she was willing to go. What started as petty competition between two women in hip-hop had turned into an all-out war that dragged innocent kids into the spotlight. Nicki then fired back again, saying even worse things about Cardi's children, calling them horrible names and mocking their looks. The whole situation became painful to watch. These were two grown women mothers, saying unthinkable things about each other's kids in front of millions of followers. At one point, Cardi accused Nicki of having mental health issues and being on heavy medication. She said Nicki's husband, Kenneth Petty, controlled her through drugs and manipulation. That accusation hit hard because it echoed rumors that had been floating around for a while. Rumors that Nicki had battled with substance issues in secret. Whether true or not, it was a low blow. But Cardi wasn't done. She doubled down, hinting again that Nicki's son might be autistic and claiming she had receipts to prove it. That comment crossed every possible boundary. Autism is not an insult, and dragging a child, especially one's health, into a fight like this is cruel. Even fans who usually defend Cardi said she went too far this time. By now, everyone watching online agreed. This feud wasn't fun anymore. It wasn't even about music. It had turned toxic, mean-spirited, cruel, and deeply personal. Both artists have crossed lines that can't be uncrossed, and no apology could really fix the damage done. The sad part is that both women have built incredible careers and have millions of fans who admire their music. But instead of celebrating their success, they're locked in a bitter cycle of hate that keeps getting uglier. What once started as a rivalry between two powerful women in rap has now spiraled into something that feels like a public meltdown. And honestly, it's gone too far. They're not just hurting each other anymore. They're dragging innocent kids and fans into the mess. Everyone's wondering, how did it come to this? How did two of the biggest names in hip-hop end up tearing each other down like this? At this point, it's not about hits, streams, or awards. It's about pride, pain, and revenge. And sadly, there's no winner in a fight like that. Just two people losing themselves to the chaos.